G'day, Andrew Drysdale here. Just following up from the many meetings I've had over the last 6 weeks with some amazing people that I've met along the journey of consumer advocacy and answering lots of really challenging questions. Thanks for those about the DG Institute and the real estate rescue product, and in particular the failure of the real estate rescue power of attorney. So the elephant in the room for today, for a very short video, is just to deal with the repeated defamation of myself and my family, and to answer the claims made by Dominique Grubisa, so that for the people that I'm about to meet, that hopefully a lot of those questions are answered for you. There's been 3 cases of defamation. First was on August the 3rd. And that was a video that she put out making a lot of claims. Second was at her property uplift program, where she made, again, a lot of allegations. And the third was the republishing of the video from the 3rd of August, and she did that on the 21st of October. She's been sent concerns notices for everything. She's ignored or decided not to respond to those. She's been sent evidence to prove that what she's saying is false and incorrect. And again, nothing. She just won't reply at all. So here I am. I'm dealing with those. I'm relying on evidence. Okay, this is not my opinion. It's not her word against mine. It's her word against physical evidence. All right. So we've got stuff in writing. We've got an audio file of her talking. So I really don't have to do too much here, but just to share the evidence. Now, it's all on our Facebook page, DG Institute Graduates Independent. It's there, but obviously from the discussions I've had over the last 6 weeks or so, I've identified that a lot of people struggle with reading all that because we're all tight for time. So here we are, quick video. So just dealing with the allegations in her video that she's now published twice, and I'll help answer some questions that I know are coming over the next few weeks. All right, so she wanted to clear the air about some unsuccessful projects that we'd had. We've only had the one, and that was 30 Fosbury Street in Windsor, where the DGI POA failed. She's made assertions that what I'm telling people is false and a half-truth. Well, Dominique, you're a lawyer, 23 years, or is it? 22, 23 years of experience. I reckon you've got a law firm too, and you can't organise an injunction against little old me. I must be telling the truth, because that's the way it works. If I'm telling the truth, you can't get one of those. The POA, she claims, was revoked on the basis of misconduct, unconscionable conduct by Hamid, Shariatini and I. All right. Now here's the letter. I'll hold it up so you can pause. Okay. But the highlighted section basically says that it didn't comply with the relevant sections of the Power of Attorney Act. So it's a technical deficiency. There's not one mention of unconscionable conduct in this letter from the Minister, which is the basis that she uses to claim that it was revoked. And all of the evidence that points to the reason why is covered off in her correspondence between her and the department in the 3 months following its failure, and never is there once mentioned anything to do with unconscionable conduct. So again, another lie. She says that she offered to purchase the property for greater than a independent valuation. Well, quite frankly, we never saw an independent valuation. I'd love to have seen one, because that would have made the whole exercise a whole lot easier, wouldn't it? If it's there, Dominique, where is it? Please send it to me. All right? Don't manufacture anything. Just send me something that actually is from that time with that date stamp on it, and we're good to go. All right? And you can have that one. But at this point in time, I've asked you repeatedly, nothing. All right? Again, whilst in a state of conflict, so on the 31st of October, she made an unsolicited offer. Yeah, that was $900K she offered to buy an office and to shut us up. All right? So we accepted the offer on the 2nd of November through her solicitor, Warwick Van Eed, at Emil Ford in Sydney. And 14 minutes later, we got this very long-winded letter which was certainly not put together in 14 minutes, where she just simply withdrew the offer. We've got stat decks from Hamid Shariatinia, Caroline Oxborough, and Diane Stanley that state that on the 24th of April the following year, Dominique Grubisa admitted she never had the money to do the thing anyway. So, again, another lie. There's lots and lots of information here that points to professional misconduct, which Ms. Grubisa is now under investigation with the New South Wales Office of the Legal Services Commissioner for. I wouldn't want to be in her shoes, I've got to tell you. So she's also gone on to say that Hamid and I went off and approached the minister on our own on the 23rd of December 2016. And guess what? We didn't. Okay, highlighted section proves that she was involved every step of the way. Please pause, go back and have a look, because what it says is that she prepared the final draft, all right, of that letter that went off to the minister, which then came back and said that, I'm terribly sorry, your POA doesn't comply. She goes on to say, okay, I'm just reading through all this stuff here, that we went out of our way to explicitly harm her business prior to exposing all this. Well, notwithstanding the fact that she was our lawyer at the time and we were offering without prejudice offers to settle everything and, you know, we'll rely on you being a good person and go and do the right thing. Where's the threat, Dominique? Where is the physical threat that we made? Again, another lie. She suggests that the legal assistance that she was offering would have resolved our concerns. Dominique, I don't know if you can get this concept. We're consumers. Every one of the people that have bought your product are consumers. It's not our responsibility to drive this through court so that we can vindicate your product for you. All right? It's up to you to do that. You're the architect. You're the one receiving a commercial benefit for all of us purchasing the product. It's up to you. Why don't you just simply go and sit down with each of the ministers in each of the states of Australia and say, what is it you want my POA to look like so it works? You haven't done that. I don't know why you won't do that. Maybe you're scared that they're all going to tell you exactly the same thing they've told us, which is no. So, contrary to what was said on the 11th of June, this is a transcript. Okay, again, we've got the audio file with Dominique's voice on it, wherein Dominique basically says within there, paraphrasing, but please feel free, go back and read it, that the POA is revocable, you don't have to go to court, that the Land Titles Office will not revoke it, that it's perfectly safe. Okay, that's not the case. All right, so you've seen the one from Queensland. Here's the one from Western Australia. They all say lawyer up, which is completely against what she says. Here's the one from Victoria, again, which says they will revoke it. Here's the one from New South Wales. Doesn't go quite so far as to say they'll revoke it, but they definitely say lawyer up. No guarantees. No guarantees despite what's said here. And then the latest one is from South Australia. And South Australia says no. Flat out no. All right? So we're not making this up. I wish she would stop defaming us because it's not doing her any good. It's certainly not doing me any good. My wife doesn't appreciate being defamed, Dominique. My children don't appreciate it either. If I came and attacked your family the way you've attacked mine, I expect as a lawyer you'd be all over me. But of course, I haven't done that because that's not the right thing to do. All I'm doing is telling the truth, Dominique. Again, the challenge is there. If you want to debate this in the open, come out. Have the backbone to come out and face the public, Dominique. I've been doing it, and I'm telling the truth. That's the big difference between you and me, isn't it? So here's another opportunity, Dominique. Are you going to come out from the shadows, or are you going to stay in the shadows? What's it going to be?